Hello everyone, welcome to JS Essentials. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about one topic under space technology and that is the far side of the moon. आपने पिछले कुछ दिनों में ऐसे न्यूज आर्टिकल्स पढ़े होंगे जिसमें ये कहा जा रहा है कि चाइना ने एक लूनार मिशन लॉन्च किया है टू एक्सप्लोर द फार साइड ऑफ द मून और इस मिशन में चाइना फार साइड ऑफ द मून से कुछ सैंपल्स कलेक्ट करके अर्थ पर लाने वाला है. And that's why we are discussing this particular topic. Firstly, let us try to understand what exactly is the far side of the moon. You must be aware, we only see one side of the moon from Earth's surface, and that side is called as the near side. But the other side of the moon is always invisible from Earth's surface. That side is called as the far side. It is also known as the dark side of the moon. The dark side is actually a misnomer because that side of the moon also receives the sunlight. But as it is invisible from Earth, we call it the dark side. This dark side or the far side of the moon is the result of a phenomenon called as tidal locking. You must be aware that moon revolves around Earth, and in this phenomenon of tidal locking, the time taken by moon to rotate around its axis is equal to the revolution period around Earth. And as a result of that, we can say that the rotational period of the moon around its own axis and the time taken by it to complete one revolution around Earth is same. And as a result of this, we only see one side of the moon. This phenomenon of tidal locking is a natural consequence of the gravitational distortions that are induced by the Earth on the moon. And hence, we see only the one side. You can see this particular picture in order to understand the tidal locking phenomenon. As a result of tidal locking, we are able to see only one side of the moon. If there is no tidal locking, we could have seen all the sides of moon. So that is the phenomenon that results in the far side of the moon. Now let us try to understand the importance of far side. At the far side, there is absence of radio interference. As it is always away from Earth, it is free from the radio interferences that may be coming from Earth. And as a result of that, it is one of the unique places for putting telescopes. And based on these telescopes, we will be able to observe cosmos in a better way. And in this regard, there is one telescope that is being planned by the Raman Research Institute and ISRO, and that telescope is known as Pratyush. It is a planned radio telescope to the far side of the moon. Second important point is that the far side is a different landscape. It is more rugged and cratered. And as a result of that, scientists say that it may hold clues for the moon's early history. Third importance of the far side is that it is very difficult to land and communicate with the objects placed on the far side. And if we are able to overcome these challenges with respect to landing and communication, it would be an important step for the future human space explorations. Because in future, we want to use moon as a base for our future space explorations to Mars and beyond. So these are some of the important points related to the significance of the far side. Now let's try to understand what is Chang'e 6 mission of China. Chang'e 6 mission is the second mission to land on the far side. In 2019, China has already landed one of its mission named Chang'e 4 on the far side of the moon. But under Chang'e 6 mission, there will be samples that will be taken towards Earth from the far side. And that is the important point. Based on the analysis of these samples, we will be able to understand why The far side is so different from the near side, and that is the scientific goal of Chang'e 6 mission of China. So that is about our discussion of this particular video. If you have liked this video, hit the like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.